very good afternoon, Justice Kolse Patil, and thank you so much for being with us today. We'll try and talk about certain issues related to democracy in India, but before that, a personal trajectory. As government pleader, then a judge, now in public life, how would you trace the last 34-40 years?
Actually, the beginning of my life is a very humble beginning. I was a laborer. I was out of education for 4 years after 7th, and my mother and my father used to work on the field of others. My salary was 36 paisa per day. My mother's was 62 paisa per day. My father was 88 paisa per day. So thereafter, after all odds, I reached to law.
So landless laborer to law.
Landless laborer to then different services I had. I was compounder, I was taking private tuitions, I was peon in bank, I was working on petrol pump. I did my BSc LLB, and thereafter, while doing LLB, I was teacher. I resigned my teachership and joined bar. But fortunately for me, a very famous case known as Manmath murder trials.
That's right.
See, I had an occasion to try or work for the accused in that case immediately after 3 years of my practice.
Okay.
So at the age of 32, I was there at Parbani, and there I worked hard. I became famous.
What was so special about that case?
That was only superstitious, some belief that a Munja deity, if he is offered blood from the vagina of virgin girl, it's a very cruel murders. Anyway, so we will not go to that. But thereafter, I have worked in the Joshi Abhyankar trial also for the accused. So overnight I became famous, but I was not happy with the practice.
Okay.
Therefore, I accepted district governmentship in Pune in 1980.
As government pleader.
I started practicing in Pune in 1971. 1980, I became district government pleader. The Bar Council of India then had closed this old law course and started new course, 5 years course, 5 acres bungalow, and then 5 acres campus, etc., which I opposed. That was my first agitation in life against the Bar Council of India and Bar Council of Maharashtra.
Why did you oppose it?
Because I have come from a poor family. I became lawyer only because I was teacher. So part-time job and part-time education. This full-time education, law education was a luxury. And it was not possible for people like us.
Yeah.
So
then you are excluding a whole section of society from the law.
That is what they wanted to. So I fought against that. And there, in 1982-83, Justice Bhagwati, Justice Chandrachud, Vasant Dada, Shankarrao Chauhan, all came to Pune on my request. All bar councillors in India came to Pune. We had a 2 days conference, and everybody agreed, yes, we will not close this 2 years course. Okay. 3 years course, part-time course, and available for the employers, employees. That is how I was introduced to public life.
Through that agitation?
Through that agitation. See, it was in Amir Hotel, only hotel in Pune, where I had spent 10 lakhs of rupees of my own. I did not ask any contribution from anybody. But then Bhagwati instantaneously said, how this issue stuck to you, and it did not stick to us. So she told Vasant Dada he should be on our side. Then I was only 40. So I said, Maharashtra judiciary is dominated by RSS people, and they will never take me. And same thing happened. Chandorkar was the Chief Justice. Vasant Dada went to him, requested him, recommended my name. He did not accept. So Vasant Dada was actually, he was furious. What is this? He is not listening to the Chief Minister. Then in one function in High Court, where Chandrachud then was the Chief Justice, and he spoke that Maharashtra Chief Ministers have never interfered in the judicial appointment sector. I don't know how Vasant Dada came to understand this English, and he was the last speaker. He said, no, आत्तापर्यंत मी इंटरफेअर केलेलं नाही, मी आता करणार आहे. एक गोराख्याचा मुलगा मी सांगतो जज करा, तुम्ही करत नाही. He took it in the public function.
He said it openly.
Openly. and Marathi.
No, but which is very important, that the judiciary must be represented by different sections of society, but particularly the toiling masses.
Madam, it was never before. Justice Sawant, after 100 years of establishment of judiciary, High Court, Justice Sawant was the first, was appointed in 1973.
From that background.
From that background, a farmer's background, a laborer's background. That's apart, we will go to that. But then I was taken in High Court only after Chandorkar was transferred to Madras and Justice Reddy was brought here from Hyderabad. Immediately, first day, Dada went to him, etc. But when I went there and I started working against the established class, so far as
a judge.
As a judge, industries, I refused their claim in unjust enrichment, that excise refund. There are so many cases where then the High Court administration has started giving me less important assignments. So that only criminal cases, only civil cases. When I was given writ petition with Justice S.K. Desai, Justice Sawant, Justice Pratap, we had did miracles, even criminal cases. We struck down section 309, that attempt to commit suicide is no offence. That was our judgment. Anyway, so they started me ill-treating. They started ill-treating me. Therefore,
You mean you, within the Bombay High Court, you felt humiliated?
They just neglected, given me very less important assignments. And judges junior to me, who were even known to corrupt, they were given better assignments. Then I had said, no point in continuing here. So I resigned at the age of 47.
Any regrets?
No, not at all. Not only that, I resigned and then I took press conference that I have not resigned for any personal gain. I will not earn a single money. I will sell whatever I have and I will work as per the way shown by Dr. Gadge Baba. And I will work for Phule Shah Ambedkar. And I have been doing that. I am proud till this moment.
Phule Sahu Ambedkar, that's a very powerful slogan. What is the greatest threat you see in India today?
For this, I had gone back to Arya, Agaman, and from there till this date, this Sheikh Arya, now see the Golwalkar's book on we or nation would define, even bunch of thoughts, even their whole ideology of RSS, and more or less established people in other religions also. But main threat is, even Nehru used to say, minorities, yes, we can teach them, but majority has to take care of the minorities. Therefore, this sect, which is RSS, Hindutva, which I always define Hindutva equal to Brahmanvad equal to Varna Vyavasthavadi equal to देश तोड़ने वाले इक्वल टू, मैं तो खुल्लम खुल्ला लिखता हूँ. तो इनका थ्रेट सबसे ज़्यादा इसलिए है कि एक तो हिंदू नाम का रिलीजन देश में है नहीं, जो सुप्रीम, जहाँ इट इज वन सेड बाय द सुप्रीम कोर्ट इन द जजमेंट, बट ओनली कीप ब्राह्मिन्स एट द टॉप, कीप ब्राह्मणिज्म अलाइव, keep Uchinichita alive. They try to divide masses.
How do they try to divide, and why do the masses get divided?
Oh, Arey madam, if you go to Balwadi, they have captured, see, masses brain is always a 6-year child's brain. Always.
The mob mentality.
Mob mentality, yeah, one thing. Second thing, they have introduced their ideology in KG. We were not, see, that imaginary, effective thinkers, that what they are destroying, and they have been destroying this for thousands of years, not now. Only after Mahatma Gandhi's death or murder, for few years, they were lying low. But even before and after, and now they are at the peak.
How should this threat be combated according to you? What should be the strategy?
See, strategy, whoever is educated, well-to-do, from the sect other than Brahmins should devote themselves to educate the masses right from KG to PG that yes, India means not the borders, India means the Indians, the fellow Indians. They are about 100 crores or more. Who needs our help? They don't have, see the human index, just 1213 or yes, 12 and
2012 to
2012 and 2013 index, human index, this 10 crore Adivasi, 20 to 22 crore Dalits and 20 to 25 crore Muslims lives below the country which is lowest human index. See, India is about 137.
Right.
0.586 is their human index. Niger 0.338 is their index, and these Muslims and Dalits
And Adivasi.
0.328 and 0.270 index. So they are the worst in the
Within
world.
India, there's a whole section of our population that is
Correct.
worse than Nigeria.
That's right, worse than Nigeria. So therefore, now there are also people like us who have come from the same strata, but we have forgotten. We try, as Hitler said, these people from this strata, whoever gone to the position, have tried to become Brahmin. Instead of opposing them, what was the purpose of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Shahu, Ambedkar? They wanted us to become soldiers to fight against the social and economic equality which has been implemented by this caste system and by the hierarchy. So we never became soldiers.
But there are many from among the Brahmins who have also seen this progressive thought, no?
I have, you name one and I will tell you other side of it. You name one. I will not agree. On the contrary, I challenge not a single Brahmin who was having सबको साथ लेने का thought लेने वाले एक ब्राह्मण का नाम आप बताओ भाई. I will tell you. You tell me.
So you feel this is very difficult for Brahmins to have.
See, I have read Tilak, I have read Savarkar, I have read Golwalkar, I have read Hegdewar, I have read, and all are, even Tilak, जिसको लोग लोकमान्य कहते हैं, he was opposed to 98% people of this country. 98. Wow. One Parimila Rao has written a book on Tilak. She has only quoted his reports from his own newspapers and come to the conclusion that he was never Lokmanya, he was against 98% people of this country.
How is that?
That is what she said. No, he opposed women's education, he opposed Shudra's upliftment, he opposed education to Bahujan Samaj, he opposed, he said when society was trying to increase the age of Bal Vivah, he opposed even education to Brahmin women. He said if they are educated, they will not listen to us. And there are so many reasons and so many things which I can tell you.
So how is the
In his public speech, he said that if Kisan, farmer ko, if farmer goes to assembly, is he going to plow there? If Chamar, Kumar, any other goes to assembly, what will you do there? So his definition of Swaraj was only Brahminism.
Today's parliament, 2014 parliament, out of the 545 members of parliament, 343 are crorepati.
No, these are now.
So where are we as a democracy?
That's right. That is what I have. My today's post is
on Facebook.
That there was never democracy in this country, even before Modi. It was only a show of democracy. Either the booths were captured or the peoples were pressurized. In all fields, every party has agents in their villages. They capture their community votes and they take money and make them vote.
That's a very harsh comment for India's largest democracy.
That's right. I maintain that there was never democracy in country, and today it is completely finished because of these EVM machines.
Electronic voting machines
Of
according to your
course.
Finnish democracy.
Yes, yes. Because even in October 2013, there was one petition filed by Subramanian Swamy in Supreme Court, where Supreme Court has clearly made an observation that yes, EVM machines are tamperable, and therefore we need to have some safeguards. They called all experts. They studied the world phenomenon in this EVM, about EVM, and came to the conclusion. I will read the words of Chief Justice of India then, that he said, yes, we are satisfied that the paper trail is an indispensable requirement of free and fair elections. Even before that, he admitted that yes, these machines are tamperable. If the machines are tamperable and this indispensable requirement is not fulfilled by the Election Commission, thereafter, Election Commission has scrapped 9 lakh machines immediately after Lok Sabha election.
After this election?
After this election, this came to the knowledge of society at large by an application, RTI application was filed by one Srikant from Andhra Pradesh to the Election Commission. Commission admitted that they scrapped 9 lakh applications.
9 lakh machines
they scrapped. His next question was why?
And
there they say we don't know. Then he had about 100 questions which the Election Commission has avoided, did not reply. Main thing is, when Supreme Court has said that use this voter variable paper trail, that is to satisfy the voter that whom you are given vote has gone to that party only. That was the satisfaction and that was the requirement of the democracy.
That's right.
Therefore, Supreme Court asked the Election Commission. They said, yes, we are ready. We will implement. We will only give us time and we will implement in phase out manner. But they did not. Even fraction of percentage is not implemented. Fraction. And therefore, I asked them, I written a letter to Election Commission as to why they did not implement Supreme Court judgment. While replying, they never came to the point and they even give evasive answers. Thereafter, I filed Supreme Court petition in Supreme Court.
When did you file this, sir?
It was in just July-August
2014.
And I asked Supreme Court, only requested to ask Election Commission to implement your own order.
Yeah, that was a simple prayer.
That was the simple prayer which the Supreme Court did not fit it necessary to go into the merits of the petition, and the petition was dismissed. So my all ways to keep democracy alive was stopped. They did all. We have no option. So there are 3 things. These EVM missions throughout the world, CNN, BBC and all others have said that they are tamperable. Even one Prasad, who committed theft of this machine, he tried and showed that this can be tampered.
Yeah.
So now question is how he committed theft. No, there are also 2 things. That you have not secured machines properly, so he could have stolen it. One thing. Second thing, he says, yes, I have stolen. But you see the tampering. Machine can be tampered. So stealing machine is a very negligible part. The machines are not in secured position, first important thing. And second thing, they can be tampered. So both things are necessary.
Yeah.
And Modi, who was backed by Dharmanda Shakti and capitalist, पूंजीवादी यानी धर्मांध शक्ति, जिनकी ताकत इस देश में किसी को भी किसी तरह से कभी भी गुमराह कर सकती है.
That's a very harsh comment.
No, it's a reality. Only one industrial house owns about 67 channels.